हेलो दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में हम करेंगे डीएवी क्लास 8 इंग्लिश चैप्टर 1 3 क्वेश्चंस के क्वेश्चन आंसर। ए टिक द करेक्ट आंसर्स फ्रॉम द ऑप्शंस गिवन बिलो। फर्स्ट, द किंग रीच्ड द हेरमिट्स सेल। इसका आंसर होगा फर्स्ट, ऑन फुट। सेकेंड, व्हेन द किंग अप्रोच्ड द हेरमिट द लेटर वॉज। इसका आंसर होगा थर्ड, डिगिंग अर्थ। Third, the man who came running from the woods had a wound in। इसका आंसर होगा his stomach। Fourth, the king dressed the bearded man's wounds with। आंसर होगा his handkerchief and the hermit's towel। Fifth, after dressing the bearded man's wounds, the king slept। इसका आंसर होगा on the threshold of the hermit's cell। B. Answer the following questions in about 30 words each. First, what were the three questions that occurred to the king? Answer. The three questions that occurred to the king were: what is the right time for every action? Who are the most necessary people? What is the most important thing to? Second, why did the king go to the wise hermit? Why did he go there alone and dressed like a commoner? Answer. Many people gave answers to the king, but all the answers were different. He decided to consult a hermit to find the right answers. The hermit lived in a wood which he never quitted, and he received none but common folk. So the king visited the hermit alone as a commoner. Third, who was the bearded man who came running from the woods? How had he got wounded? Answer. The bearded man who came running from the woods was the king's enemy. He came to take revenge because the king executed his brother and seized his property. The king's bodyguards recognized him and wounded him. Fourth, how did digging of beds for the hermit save the king's life? Answer. Digging of beds for hermit saved king's life because if the king didn't dig for the hermit and gone his way, the man might have attacked him. C. Write the given adjectives against the characters they belong to. Also find extracts from the story to justify your choice. Characters: king. Adjectives: practical. He came to the hermit to know the answer because he didn't like any question. Inquisitive. He was curious to know answers. Hermit. Wise. He was well known for his wisdom. Impulsive. He had power to impel people. Bearded man. Considerate. He planned to take revenge of his brother when he came to know that the king was going to hermit. Grateful. He was grateful of the king for saving his life. Hordes. Briefly explain the answer the king got to his three questions, making these answers your base. Comment on the importance of the present moment in our life. About 80 to 100 words. Answer. Present time is the most important time. It is the time when we have some power to do. We are the master of present time. We must not waste it idly. Our future depends on the best use of our present time. The people who are with us in the present are the most important ones, and to help the needy is the most important work. Life skills. Knowledge gained through experience is far superior to and many times more useful than theoretical knowledge. Discuss the above statement in the light of the fact that the hermit didn't answer the king's questions as soon as they were put to him. Answer. Knowledge gained through experience is far superior to and many times more useful than theoretical knowledge. Practical knowledge is more convincing than theoretical knowledge. The hermit could have given the answer to the king's question, but he waited for the right moment. As the incident took place with the bearded man, The hermit explained the answer, and the king returned satisfactorily. Values. For that purpose alone was man sent into his life. What is this purpose? Discuss some means of fulfilling this purpose. Answer. The main purpose for sending man alone in this life is that good God wants to help those who are in trouble. We have to spread love, kindness, helping others, donating the poor people, etc. Writing skills. On behalf of the king, write a notice inviting people to respond to his three questions. Mention the questions also. The palace of Vijayanagar. Notice. Reward, reward, reward. All the people of Vijayanagar are informed that the king will give reward to do that who can give answer to three questions asked by the king. The questions are: what is the right time for every action? Who are the most necessary people? What is the most important thing to do? The secretary. वीडियो देखने के लिए थैंक यू। वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो लाइक करिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए और अपने सभी फ्रेंड्स के साथ वीडियो को शेयर करिए। थैंक यू।